Something dangerous is happening in the United States, and most people don't see it yet. This is not about border crossings. This is not about mass ICE raids on television. And this is not about one political party. This is about local governments quietly turning everyday life into a deportation pipeline, and Trinidadian immigrants are being hit first. In 2026, 10 major U.S. cities are using city laws, work permits, traffic stops, housing rules, and even hospitals to identify, detain, and remove Trinidadian immigrants, often without ICE ever knocking on the door. If you believe deportation only begins when immigration officers show up at your home, you are already too late. Because today, deportation starts with a traffic ticket, a job application, a work permit, a landlord complaint, or a visit to the emergency room. In this video, I'm going to expose 10 U.S. cities where Trinidadians are being quietly pushed into deportation systems, legally, efficiently, and silently. Stay until the end, because the final city reveals a system that could affect every immigrant, documented or undocumented. How deportation has changed. For years, immigrants feared ICE. Now, ICE doesn't have to look for you. Cities do it for them. Local governments control police departments, business licenses, work permits, housing rules, city IDs, public services. And when cities cooperate with federal immigration databases, every interaction becomes dangerous. This is called decentralized immigration enforcement. ICE is no longer the front door. ICE is the final stop. By the time a case reaches immigration court, the damage is already done. And Trinidadian immigrants, many of whom live, work, and raise families in major cities, are being caught in this system faster than almost any other Caribbean group. The 10 cities. Number 1, Miami, Florida. Miami has one of the largest Caribbean populations in the U.S. Under Florida's aggressive immigration enforcement laws, local police are now empowered to act as immigration officers. For Trinidadians, this means minor traffic violations, routine stops, driving without updated paperwork. Once arrested, your immigration status is checked inside the jail, not on the street. From there, the handoff to ICE is automatic. In Miami, deportation doesn't begin with ICE, it begins with a brake light. Number 2. Houston, Texas. In Houston, expanded enforcement tied to Operation Lone Star has moved inland. State troopers and deputies are setting up checkpoints inside neighborhoods, not at borders. Caribbean immigrants report being asked for ID, proof of legal presence, work authorization, on the spot. For Trinidadians, many of whom work in construction and logistics, these encounters are happening on the way to work. No warrant. No ICE badge. Just local enforcement feeding federal removal systems. Number 3. New York City. New York was once considered a sanctuary. That has changed. A new data-sharing framework now allows arrest records of non-citizens to be reviewed for immigration enforcement, including old and previously closed cases. This means a Trinidadian immigrant with a minor arrest from years ago, even one that went nowhere, can suddenly find themselves facing deportation. In New York, the past is no longer the past. Number 4. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta has introduced aggressive public charge enforcement audits. City agencies are reviewing utility assistance, housing support, local benefits. Going back 10 years, non-citizens, including green card holders, can be flagged for removal simply for using help they were legally eligible for. For Trinidadians who relied on assistance during hard times, this feels like a trap disguised as help. Number 5. Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte now enforces zero-tolerance E-Verify compliance. Employers must verify work authorization with no flexibility. This puts Trinidadians with pending renewals, asylum claims, delayed paperwork at immediate risk. Lose your job, lose your stability, lose your status. In Charlotte, employment is the pressure point. Number 6. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, key city. Philadelphia calls itself the city of brotherly love. But for thousands of Trinidadian gig workers, love now requires proof. Under the License to Work program, anyone in rideshare driving, food vending, construction, contract labor must obtain a city permit to keep working. The problem? To get the permit, you must prove U.S. citizenship or permanent residency. No exceptions. For Trinidadians who built their lives through gig work, this isn't regulation, it's exclusion. Families who paid taxes, raised children, and kept the city running are now being told their work is no longer welcome. And without work, everything collapses. Number 7. Columbus, Ohio. New landlord compliance laws fine property owners who rent to undocumented immigrants. Terrified landlords are responding with mass evictions. Entire Trinidadian families are being pushed out, often without landlords even checking legal status. In Columbus, housing itself has become an immigration weapon. Number 8. Boston, Massachusetts. Boston now requires hospitals and universities with city contracts to verify immigration status and report anomalies. For Trinidadians, this creates an impossible choice: seek healthcare, pursue education, or stay invisible. In Boston, survival now carries risk. Number 9. Phoenix, Arizona. Arizona's Sovereign Borders Act allows local courts to issue deportation orders. This bypasses federal immigration judges. Trinidadians in Phoenix can face removal from judges with near-perfect deportation rates. Local court, local judge, federal consequences. Number 10. Chicago, Illinois. Chicago's new city ID program collects biometric data. That data is cross-referenced with federal databases. Applying for a library card, park permit, or city service could trigger an immigration case. In Chicago, even identification is dangerous. The legal trap. This is how modern deportation works. Not through raids, through compliance. Forms, permits, databases, cross-checks. One mistake can cascade into removal. The system is quiet, efficient, and devastating. This isn't accidental. It's policy. Final warning. If you are Trinidadian in the United States, this message matters. Deportation no longer starts with ICE. It starts with everyday life. That's why staying informed is no longer optional, it's protection. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update that could protect your family. And please, share this video in every Trinidadian family group, WhatsApp chat, and community space. Information spreads faster than fear, if we let it. Stay alert. Stay connected. And look out for one another.